Don't have to pick up the book again, though. Thankfully. But I wish I could just take the money and leave. You know what I mean? I wish I could just grab the money and take off. But nope, you have to become Cool Cat Bad. Kid Mystic refuses to go anywhere unless everybody knows he's Cool Cat Bad. I do look forward, because I have some interest in like court cases as entertainment, like high profile court cases I like to follow in the news sometimes, just kind of keep up with it. I look forward to the inevitable lawsuit between Mr. Hamamu and Derek Savage. I don't know who's going to sue who, and if you didn't get that reference, you're not on the internet enough. I only got 4 of my shots again. You know what? 4 is fine. I'll circle back and get it. Or I'll die. Or I'll just walk into a skeleton and die. Whoa. Whoa. Okay. Okay. Nope. It's fine. It's fine. We took that shot on the chin, but it all came out okay in the end. But you do want to try to find a spot and then stay there, because the coins, if you're moving, will not stop moving. You do kind of net more coins if you kind of orbit the same spot on the floor, if you possibly can. But if you die, you lose all the coins that you earned in the level, so you definitely don't want that. Come to me, my beautiful, beautiful yellow coins. Mario would be like, dude, this guy's immortal. Alright. One of my favorite YouTube addictions right now, actually, is... Alright, so let's back up. There is a crazy man named Panenkoic on YouTube. And he and his friends are attempting to beat Super Mario 64 without pressing the A button at all. It's called the A button challenge. And they use crazy glitches and emulator tricks, like frame-by-frame input and stuff, to eliminate A presses, what they call A presses, from the game. The A button in Super Mario 64 is your jump button. So what they're essentially trying to do is not literally beat the game without jumping, because there are other ways of getting airborne that don't involve pushing the A button, but essentially beat the game without jumping. Which sounds insane, because you have to jump thousands and thousands of times to clear Super Mario 64. And I think they have it down to like 19 A presses now for the full 120-star run. So that was kind of the original, like, crazy Mario insane challenge community thing, but they've started to crop up more and more over time, and now there are videos of people, like, beating pretty much every Mario game without any button you can think of. My goodness, I keep missing that one power up there. So there are coinless challenges, like can you get through this Mario game without touching any coins? Can you get through this Mario game? I think the one I just watched the other night was going through Super Mario Odyssey without touching the control stick. I didn't realize I was that low on health. For some reason, in my stupid head, I was thinking that my magic bar was my health bar. Because I am dumb sometimes. Ooh, I don't like being down here. Okay, we made the best of it. Alright, this is a pretty good kill floor right here. We'll just chill. Just chillax right here. Let the coins come to us. Typically, the farming for these coins would be done by now, but I did spend that extra 400 golds on the fairy compass, which I typically do not by. So not only do you guys get to sit through more fairy farming than I ever thought imaginable in this game, more than I had to do in any of my test plays, but you also get to sit through an extra round or two of coin farming in the ballroom. Aren't you guys lucky? I like watching basically any insane, like, unreasonable challenge. Like, there are lots of reasonable challenges out there. Like one credit clears for arcade games and stuff. The kind of stuff where, like, a reasonable player might think, hey, I might try to do this. You know? Like in Yoshi's Island. Like, I think a reasonable player would be like, hey, I'm gonna get 100 points on every stage and unlock all the stages and get everything in the game. That's like a challenge, but it's a reasonable one. Right now, the Gilgabot has us all doing a Final Fantasy VI No Magic challenge where the bot picks your characters for you. And that is also, I think, pretty reasonable. Like, it's inside the realm of possibility to complete Final Fantasy VI without casting magic and with only using certain characters, you know? Beating Super Mario games without jumping and without collecting coins, that's pretty out there. That's, like, really unreasonable. And so the fact that there are entire communities doing this right now, I find extremely amusing and very, very entertaining. I'm enjoying their videos immensely, and I would recommend them if you need something to watch and are already done watching all of the Kid Mystic videos that I'm painstakingly making for you. Looks like one more round of farming and we'll have our 1550. We need about 100 more coins. So we're not going to get 100 more coins just on the leftovers of this particular run. So remember, each little coin is worth 1 and each big coin is worth 10, so yeah, we're only getting like 4 coins per monster here, so we're not even going to bother fighting those guys. There's no reason. We'll finish healing, though. My goodness. So this is a pretty fun level. I actually really enjoy just getting the super-powered fireballs and going crazy on a room just packed with absurd amounts of monsters. It's kind of Risk of Rainy, in a way, if you need a comparison. I don't think I personally have done any of these insane kind of challenges, but just the creativity and ingenuity that goes into figuring out, like, how do I get through Super Mario Odyssey without touching the control stick is pretty impressive. I guess we can try to grab these while we're down here so we don't have to get all 7 of them on the way back. But we do want as many as possible. Woo. Oh, it didn't take damage. Okay, good. I thought I was about to eat that guy's fireball and I hit my magic button! Getting this game to run was a little bit of an adventure, because even if you go onto the itch.io and download the guy's game, he's like, hey, it's a really old DOS game and it might not work. Because really old DOS games do have a tendency to not work very well on modern Windows systems. It's just a fact of life. So I actually run it through a windower program, because it only runs in full screen natively, and I can't record it full screen. I need games to be windowed so the OBS can pick them up properly. So I run it through a windower program, but it wouldn't recognize my controller no matter what I did. So what I had to do is go into Steam, and you can import non-Steam games and launch them through Steam and kind of gain all of the benefits that you would get from a typical Steam game, including the little button that lets me instantly edit my controller configuration. So that did the trick. So I have to launch this game through Steam, but Steam isn't pointing to the game's executable, it's pointing towards the windower, which launches the executable, and that runs the game just fine. Although I guess I could have also tried DOSBox, now that I'm saying it out loud, but that didn't come to me at first. We have one more level in Spooky Castle, but first let's go shopping. Wow. First, let's drop a save. So it looks like I'm about to get in a random encounter right here. Nope, we swerved around him. See how much easier it is to just navigate this level than the forest? There's a ferry. We're getting super lucky with the ferries here. There's the Richie ferry. So, like, they give you a little bit extra gold, but I haven't painstakingly timed it out, but it doesn't seem like it's enough to really matter. So there we go. We have MP regeneration now, and we've doubled our health, which will make this last level a lot more bearable. But we are going to stick with the grabby fairy for now, and now we got to go back outside the castle walls. The one problem with this level when you are fairy farming is if a fairy ends up outside the walls, it's almost impossible to get out the walls to them without getting into a random encounter like I just did here. Save load around this guy. Nope, we juked him. Ah, not his friend, though.
No.
The camera should really pan a lot faster in this game, so you have more space ahead of you on the map than... Whoops.
No.
I didn't save in time. More space ahead of you on the map than behind. Good. Just in time.
No.
So around this side of the castle is obligatory sewer level. Alright, let's see if I can get through the sewers. You can hit this switch to close the water off there and kill all those octomams real quick. For some reason, the green frozen or closed water actually is slippery. Like, way more slippery than the game's controls usually are. I'm in a bad situation right here. Okay, we salvaged it. No, we didn't. We stepped on the water before it was all the way done. Ow! Shot in the face. Alright, so we want to go in here and undo that water, so now we can walk across it again. I think we want to go all the way up top here to get some fireballs. Get some more fireballs. We want to come around behind this guy. Alright. Of course, 2 fireballs and no tears up isn't terrific. So hit that switch. I think you basically just hit all the switches in order and you're fine. Whoa, where'd you come from? Says I come from a land down under. It's a great song, by the way. Hey, hi there. What's good? What's shaking, blockheads? How's your mama? Okay, we're good. Let's get the reflect gem. Nice. They were perfectly lined up. Just to absolutely take it. So if we stand right there, we should just be able to kill these kilns here. And these guys, when they explode, will cause a chain reaction to kill. There's like 6 kilns behind them. And it's about to just explode into vast quantities of money. Super, super nice. Excellent. Okay, so now I can shoot in front of me again. This is kind of a puzzle level because you do have to hit the switches in a particular order in order to get all the stuff. But I think I'm remembering what to do pretty well. Hey, there's some free coinage. There's an oculoid back around here. Yep, there he is. There's my next greenie. So I'm going to hit that now. I got so much healing, so I'm not really in danger here, and there's magic potion right there, so I can just tank a few hits. It's fine. Alright, so we gotta come around this. And now we can go up here. Oh, hello. Kill him. Don't let him turn all the way around. Okay. Oh, here we go. Ah, that's helpful. Actually, I think you can get to this section earlier. Because I feel like I remember grabbing that diamond a little earlier in my test plays. But you can't do anything back here, maybe? Is that how it goes? Wow, what is this mess? Okay, yeah, this switch here. And a bunch of octons just died, which is nice. The idea is each of these little sluice gates has a number, and each switch toggles 2 of them. So all of these ones here at sluice gate number 3 just kicked the bucket. Is this our fairy bell? It sure is. Wow, this level went a lot smoother than I was expecting it was. I almost always have big problems in this level. Just because it's a dark level, there's off-screen enemies. By the way, can I say that I do enjoy how this game does the dark levels? Because if you have the lantern, like, yeah, you get the effect of it being a dark level and not seeing around corners, and you can get blindsided. But the game is still visible, which is more than a lot of dark levels in games do for you. And then this switch will let us back out the entrance. And then it's time for everybody's favorite, fairy farming. The fairy farming should go more quickly in this game, though, because you have greater access around everywhere. Yep, I got... Oh, I only need to look for one fairy here. Okay, let's keep Grabby Fairy out for now. And we're almost ready to go to the boss of this world. This might be my favorite world in the game. I actually enjoy most of the levels in this world pretty well.
Save.
There's no just real stupid duds.
No.
Like the, like that spider level. Oh, that spider level is awful. I could probably make the spider level more tolerable if I just did it later in the world. But I already didn't do that, so... Let's wait for our fairy compass to start reacting. Is it directly in front of the boss door? Is that where it is? Yes, it is. I mean, you can't get better than that. You literally can't. Okay, so I need to put on Vampy Fairy here in order to assist me in this boss fight. Because I don't know how to avoid damage in this boss fight, and Vampy Fairy will give you a little tiny bit of health every time you take damage, but it also kind of sucks down your life slowly. But every time this big guy opens his face, we need to shoot him and then kill his little pink eye monsters. And there's plenty of magic here too, so long as you have the life spell queued up, you can be okay. But the Vampy Fairy definitely helps. Quite a bit. Probably the easiest world boss in the game, all things considered, because of how much just free magic there is laying around, and you have access to the life spell now. But the little pink eye monsters keep coming back. They never go away for good. I'm going to switch sides now, just because there's more magic on this side to get. So far, so good. And we should get him down right there. Lovely. The Looky-Loo is dead. The king of all eyes. And now, might as well jump down this hole. Why not? Here we go. Chapter 4, Beneath the Castle. Happens in the next episode. Thank you for watching.
Save.
I'm Cool Cat Bad.
Shoutouts to Douglas Hopkins, who sponsored this video, and to everybody who makes my channel possible by supporting me on Patreon.
Run away!